A very good morning to all of you. Today we will continue our sixth chapter, that is democratic upsurgence. Okay, so we have already discussed Jai Prakash Narayan in our last class, right? Before the examination, you just go through the printout, whatever printout you have, just go through that. Okay, this is the only way to understand this topic, and you have to write from this printout only. So today we will discuss about Deen Dayal Upadhyay as integral humanism. So he is the another person, Deen Dayal Upadhyay. You will find out this one also in your printout. Okay, this is the added portion. So Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay was a philosopher, sociologist, economist and politician. The philosophy presented by him is called integral humanism, which was intended to present an indigenous socio-economic model in which human being remains at the center of development. Now, this Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay, he was a philosopher, he is also a sociologist, economist and a politician also. So, his philosophy came to be known as integral humanism. According to his philosophy, or according to his integral humanism, he wanted to have the people, the common people should be the center of development. He wanted to bring development. Okay, indigenous socio-economic model. So development comes only through economic condition. If the economy is strong, then obviously there will be development. So this is the policy, or this is the philosophy of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay. The aim of integral humanism is to ensure dignified life for every human being while balancing the need of the individual and society. So this integral humanism, this always wanted to have the common people to have, they should have a dignified life. Okay, every common people should have a dignified life, and in order to have your dignified life, you should also balance your life with the needs and the needs of the individual and the society. So whenever you are having your life as a dignified life, you should have balance with the needs of other people, other common people, other individual and the society. It's not that development means you only will have a development for yourself. We cannot call them a development. Development comes for a whole society. So whenever you are having your personal life, you are benefiting from your personal life, you should have a balance with other common people also. You should have to think about the need and the necessities for others also. It supports sustainable consumption of natural resources so that those resources can be replenished. So we have, as a human being, we use natural resources, right? So whenever we are using natural resources, that natural resources should be divided equally among the common people. It's not that few people are rich, few groups are rich, so that they can only have that resources. Only they have the power to use that resources. It's not that. Natural resources should be used by every individual. Like for example, water. Water is the natural resources, right? And water is the necessity for every individual. So there should not be any ban or anything to in the use of water. Every common people should have the right to use the water. Okay. Now, integral humanism enhances not only political but also economic and social democracy and freedom. So this integral humanism, it focuses not only on political but economic and social democracy and as well as freedom. Okay. as it seeks to promote diversity, it is the best suited for a country as diverse as India. So India is a diverse country. We have already discussed that different kinds of people lives in India. So this philosophy, integral humanism, is also a thought or the philosophy of diversity, like social, political, economic, everything is there. So it is basically very suited for a diverse country like India. The philosophy of integral humanism is based on the following three principles: primacy of whole, supremacy of dharma, autonomy of society. So there shouldn't be any division. Primacy of whole, everything should be whole. Like for example, we have already discussed natural resources. Every common people should have the right to use that natural resources. There shouldn't be any part, there shouldn't be any partition. Supremacy of dharma, dharma always comes first. Then autonomy of society. Autonomy means freedom. Society should have a freedom for development. Okay. Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay opposed both Western capitalist individual and Marxist socialism. According to Deen Dayal Upadhyay, capitalist and socialist ideology only consider the need of the human body and mind, so they are based on materialistic purposes, whereas spiritual development is equally considered important for the complete development of human being, which is missing in both capitalism and socialism. So this Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay, he did not like capitalism and the socialism, because in capitalism and socialism, both of them basically focuses the physical need, focuses the need of the common people, body and mind. Okay, money and power and everything in capitalism and socialism. But according to Pandit Deen Dayal Sharma, in order to have a development in an individual or in a society, there should be a development of a spiritual development should also be there. Only the materialistic development cannot be considered as a pure development. In order to have a development, one should have spiritual development also. So according to him, capitalist and the socialist development only consist materialistic development. Materialistic means material things like power, money and everything. But spiritually, people should be developed from inside as a good human being. So that is called spiritual development. Basing his philosophy on the internal conscience, pure human soul, to be called XII, Deen Dayal Upadhyay envisaged a classless, casteless and conflict-free social system. So, according to his philosophy is integral humanism. So, according to his philosophy, according to his integral humanism, our pure human soul, the spiritual soul, can be called as XII. Okay. And he always focuses, or he always used to promote a classless, casteless and a conflict-free social system. Okay, there shouldn't be any class, there shouldn't be any conflict and there shouldn't be any caste. Every individual is equal. So this is his philosophy, integral humanism. Okay. So please go through the topic Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay and integral humanism. Okay, in our next class we will study about the emergency, the national emergency. What happened during the national emergency? What were the reason behind the national emergency? Why Indira Gandhi called national emergency? Okay, till then, take care.